In less than 24 hours, Georgians will be under a shelter-in-place order. It starts tomorrow at 6 p.m. and goes until Monday, April 13th. Georgia Governor Brian Kemp signed the executive order just hours ago. Atlanta Bureau Chief Archith Seshadri breaks it all down.
Georgia Governor Brian Kemp signed a statewide shelter to prevent the community spread of COVID-19. So what exactly does it mean? It means you have to stay at home until April the 13th, and only essential trips to the grocery store or the pharmacy will be allowed. No public gatherings. And he says for the next few weeks, if all Georgians can do this, you will help flatten that curve, meaning that we will not reach our capacity when it comes to hospital beds, which is supposed to be April the 23rd.
People have to eat. We have to continue to process our food supply. You know, we have to have pharmacies open. We have to have Georgia-based companies that are making PPE, medical supplies.
Visits to nursing homes won't be allowed unless it's for end-of-life circumstances. You can pick up food at restaurants or get it delivered, but won't be able to dine in. And for the next 10 days, gyms, bowling alleys, theaters, hair salons, tattoo studios, and massage parlors will be closed. So far, more than 5,000 people in the state have tested positive, and at least 176 people have died from COVID-19 complications.
I think this news of a shelter comes as a welcome relief, but what happens to those other families that have lost loved ones? Should this have been put in place earlier?
Well, I think what we had in place earlier was exactly what the healthcare professionals were telling us to do. You know, the same thing the president talked about yesterday, the same thing Dr. Birch talked about yesterday. When you look at the orders that I put in place versus what other states did, you know, Arch, you can call it whatever you want. But if the press would really dig in and compare, they would see that what Georgia has in place is very strict compared to other states around the country.
Violators could face misdemeanor charges, fines, or even arrest. Reporting in Atlanta, Archith Seshadri, WJBF News Channel 6.
Governor Kemp says he decided to shut down the state because of new guidelines that show asymptomatics can also spread the virus. The governor says the lockdown could extend beyond April 13th if state lawmakers approve.